That's your first thought, bro. That's
Yeah,
your first thought.
If I'm gonna get arrested with anybody, it's these three blokes.
What the f am I getting myself into?
Let's go!
Let's go.
Let's go!
What's up, First Thought listeners? Welcome back for another episode. It is just Tuck and I today. Hopefully, Bailey and Tommy will join us later. They might catch us. Bailey, has a real job playing. He gets paid to play football, which is tight. And I think Bailey's just a family man. Bailey's a golfer late at night, or Tommy's a golfer late at night. Can't judge him, but we got a good one today. We're going to go through a couple of our topics, which are the more prominent ones going on if you want to catch up on your sports. The NBA playoffs, catch up on all those series. Do our sink or swim segment again because we think it went well last time. The NHL playoffs, catch you up on all those series as well. We're going to do something new called a podium talk. It's going to see what we think about like our top three of this, right? Then we're going to do a little bit of the NFL rookie mini camp, which if you haven't been tagging along, not much has happened, but just some updates for the football guys out there. And then we're going to wrap it up with our pro tips. But Tuck, glad you could join me. Glad we get it done. Since we last spoke, we've gained a little bit of traction in this community. So slowly, what do they call it? One small step for man, one giant leap for First Thought, right?
Yeah, exactly. On point.
Right.
That was good. Yeah, you're a poet. But yeah, as Antonio Brown would say, business is booming.
Business is booming. I like that
Boys
one.
are up.
I like that one as well.
Boys are up. So hey,
Boys are up.
things are only to the moon from here, I suppose. But back to a segment that I started last week, and I continue to roll with it. On this day in obscure sports history, in 2003, NBA star Dennis Rodman weds his third wife, Michelle Moyer, in a small civil ceremony in Newport Beach, California, on his birthday. And it ultimately ended in divorce in 2012. So sad. So
your third
sad.
wife, you think the third one's a charm. He probably said that 100 times.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Dude, after watching we should talk about the Tom Brady roast. We'll get to that at some point or another.
Yeah.
We'll toss it in the mix somewhere. Toss it in there. But I was on a little comedy kick for a little bit, and Kevin Hart was awarded this Mark Twain award, and they basically just get a roast of Kevin Hart to also give him this award. But Chris Rock goes something like, "Look at him. He's got second wife. He's second wife happy. He's second wife happy." Or something like that. So you can only imagine how happy a third wife would make it with Dennis Rodman there.
Honestly,
you got that second wife smile.
Yeah, let's rip into it now. Because I didn't even add it on the agenda. We're already talking comedy. So we did promise a little bit of a cover. I haven't finished it yet. I'm only really an hour in. I don't want to be too fraudulent. But what I've seen, Nikki Glazer, her set was phenomenal. She killed it. It was hilarious. I think Kevin Hart really opened it up. He had to do it. Someone had to do it, and they obviously paid him plenty of money. And he's Kevin Hart. His name kind of carries him, but he opened it up and he did his thing to kind of set the tone, which I think was huge for everybody. Talking about some people saying afterwards, bring up the jiu-jitsu coach right away. That was insane. I was like, damn, the first take we're bringing up the jiu-jitsu coach. And then I think the last person that I saw that I thought was really funny. I should also.
Tony Hinchcliffe.
Yeah, Tony Hinchcliffe, the guy from Kill Tony.
Yeah.
He killed it. He was hilarious as well. But I should have mentioned Drew Bledsoe, but I'll let you take that. I'll let you take Drew Bledsoe. But Tony Hinchcliffe was absolutely hilarious. He ripped so quickly. He just goes. He's on a timer. How he just rips people. So, he was fucking hilarious though. Yeah.
Well, Tony's my favorite. I listen to the Tony Hinchcliffe Kill Tony podcast religiously. I listen to every one. He doesn't release a ton of them. I think he does one maybe two a week because it's a whole production. It's a live podcast. It's a dope deal. One of these days, Murph Dog, I'm telling you, live podcast. That's some shit.
Yeah, that'd be fun. Something like that would be fun.
Yeah, it'd be sick. It would be fucking sick. But he's so good at it, and because he does these shows so frequently, he's so on the quick with it and just on in rhythm, and he's really good. He's really good. But part of his deal with all these shows that he does is he just roasts comedians that come on stage, and like he'll say some dorky shit sometimes, but nine times out of 10, the shit that he says is somehow intertwined into like some kind of. He's good. And he's gonna explode because of how great that roast was. But in general, dude, it was a great showing from everyone, don't you think? I mean, except for Ben Affleck. Did you see it?
No, I heard it went bad. I heard he was a geek.
God, dude went up there and laid an egg. It was like awkward. It was like because everybody, even the non-athletes, just crushed it. Like even like the non-athletes got a couple good chuckles here and there. Julian Edelman had a couple good punches. Gronk just played into his stupidity, and he was hilarious. And what did he say? He's like, all you guys think I'm such a dumb fucking piece of shit. I thought that was so funny. But
all the shots were at him and CTE and this and that. They were using so many of them.
Oh yeah, they were ripping him on that. I mean, everyone was catching strays though. No one was holding back. And the thing about it is that Kevin Hart, like you talked about Kevin Hart, dude. Kevin Hart was such a great mediator of it. Like you said, set the tempo and just let everybody know, dude, everything's on the table. Like just let it rip. Well, what was it? They said, I mean, I guess I misspoke. Nothing's off the table, except for the kids, and I guess that like one moment with Robert Kraft where like, Tom leaned into Jeff Ross was like.
I think that was a part of it, honestly. I feel like that was a part of the promotion.
Dude, I don't think it was. I don't think it was, but he just rolled like Jeff Ross just rolled with it. He's like he's like a notorious roaster, right? Yeah. Like he does the thing. And now all these clips are coming up from him in the past, like all these different roasts that he's done. He's like that's what he does,
Yeah, that's what he does. Yeah.
Yeah.
Kevin Hart even said is like as soon as roast stopped becoming a thing, Jeff Ross is dead. Like he's like Jeff Ross is dead, he's gone. Keep roast alive, keep Jeff Ross 2024, something like that.
Right. Yeah, exactly. But dude, even like so there was like this weird point in time where they were like trying to fill time and like Kevin Hart just goes and like walks around his family and just like filled this time well and he just he's goofy dude. Like he
he's roasting his family. Yeah, he's roasting his what is that, his brother or his best friend or something?
I don't even know. His like the whole like they're called his group of dudes are called the Plastic Cup Boys.
Plastic Cup Boys, that's right, yeah.
It's actually a fire little name there. I love that.
Yeah, that is pretty nice.
But yeah, he did a great job of keeping it all going. But you told me to talk about Drew Bledsoe. He was good. Why can't I remember any of his stuff right now?
He was great. He just pretty much he kept saying "fuck you, Tom." Like he kept saying that. Like he's like he starts off saying something like you guys might be up here thinking that I have a lot of animosity towards Tom Brady and that like I'm angry at him for taking my spot and that like the best should have been my spot and this and that and this and that. Damn fucking right, Tom. He goes something like that. He's like, I hate you. And then he's like, they say that every retired athlete becomes like starts to drink. I opened a winery. Something like that. He goes along those lines. And then he gets Bill Belichick in a pretty good one. And he said something along the lines like, Bill Belichick got fired. At least someone wanted me when I got fired. Because Bill couldn't get a job. And Drew obviously went on to play somewhere else. Dude, Drew Bledsoe was great. He also like at the very end of it, he thanks. He like said like he's proud of Tom, calls him Tommy, and he said a couple other things. He got a couple other athletes. I can't remember. He said something about like he said you brought your black receiver. That's nice of you because he brought Randy Moss. Yeah. And then he goes, by the way, he gets Randy Moss. He goes, your name's Randy. That's the whitest thing. He said, Randy Moss is from West Virginia. He's a good old country boy. He looks like a dad right now in his outfit. Even your black receivers are white.
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah, that was good. So Drew Bledsoe crushed it.
Yeah, even Bill Belichick was pretty solid. He had a couple good.
I haven't seen it yet.
You haven't seen it? I'm not
Nah,
gonna.
not that far.
You gotta watch that. I'm not gonna spoil it
did.
for you. And then Tom Brady at the end was solid too. Like yeah,
I heard he's pretty good.
yeah.
Honestly, the one quote that everyone's seen was something about the deflated balls. He's like, the NFL paid $20 million for all these lawyers, all this research fund if the balls are deflated or something like that. Could have just paid me that money. I would have told you.
Yeah. That was good.
Yeah.
You know what my favorite line was, and like going back, Nikki Glaser just absolutely destroyed. She said something like, "I've been with my boyfriend 10 years now, and I would." What'd she say? Something about like I would shoot you. Oh, I would shoot you in the face to get a lottery ticket to suck this man's dick.
That was insane.
That
was so
the
awesome.
Craziest length to get any slice of Tom Brady, which is fucking hilarious. Yeah, dude, it was on point.
Funny.
Dude, I think and so there's things in pop culture throughout history that kind of mold history a little bit. You know what I mean? Like there's things like like for example, like throughout the Great Depression, like because no. But like I guess so. Charlie Chaplin is one of them. But throughout the Great Depression, like throughout the Prohibition era, people would go in speakeasies and they would dance to like certain music, and there would be like Charleston, and that's part of like pop culture from the Great Depression era. Like, so you know how like we went through the era not too like this as of the past few years of just being all this crazy political correctness and people having a fucking rod jammed up their ass or whatever. Just everyone having a stick up their ass about being PC or whatever. Like a pop culture moment like this where people are not like they're just being unhinged within the social media era is really good to like allow stuff like this to be like allowed in real life. You know, people just to loosen up a little bit more and not have a stick up their ass all the time. So like a big pop culture event like this with all the like the most famous people can really like mold, like have a societal impact.
Dude, and I see what you're saying. I definitely do see what you're saying because there's so many figures up there that people can recognize and how big of a deal it was and this and that. But to your point,
watched it.
Yeah, it wasn't actually. I looked at it. It was opening night was 2 million. Cat Williams had 4 million on his recent live one. But the weekly views wound up being more because that was a one night.
Social media clips and stuff like that.
Yeah, everything like that. It's gonna be a bigger deal. But to your point, it looked like the production itself in like the LA whatever theater. It looked like evil a little bit. Like I know it was a roast and it was like supposed to be kind of like, oh, it's a bad boy, this and that. But the throne that Tom Brady was sitting on, Jeff Ross coming on a statue.
Oh yeah.
Ron Burgundy being out there. You're like, dude, this is like the Hunger Games. Like this is like all the famous people. Everyone looks like perfect. They're all dressed nice.
Yeah,
like,
dude.
The nice people were sitting up front in the tables, all dressed in like nice dresses and suits. And meanwhile, all the people in Tom Brady jerseys were like set in the way back of the theater. If you noticed that, everything was like it was like top tier. It was kind of like just trickled down. It was like, these are all Greek gods. Like these are all gods in this society.
The
like, they
untouchables.
all have, like, peaks.
Yeah.
The untouchables. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. TM untouchables, crazy.
Yeah. I mean, speaking of untouchables, going to the NBA playoffs. Thought that'd be a decent transition. It ended up being way worse than I thought. But the NBA playoffs is kicking in full gear right now. I think the second round, the first round is always fun, but the second round is when we start, like, it gets more difficult to choose which team you really think is going to win. Obviously, it's a dumb saying. It's a dumb thing to say, but it makes sense. So sticking to the West, I think that the West is probably the more dominant of the 4v4. They just have the better teams. Each series, Dallas and OKC, and then Denver and the T-Wolves, those are really solid series. I know Dallas, to start with Dallas and Oklahoma, Dallas is up 2-1. Oklahoma started 1-0 with a pretty dominant win. So it looked like, this is gonna be easy. But obviously, don't get ahead of ourselves. 2-1, Dallas is up. Their game in Dallas. Dallas stole one in OKC. So if they can even it up tomorrow night, then I still think OKC can win this. But if Dallas goes up 3-1, I just don't see Luka. Luka can win one game. Luka can go off and win
Yeah.
one more. Like, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, well, so I guess the biggest thing that the Mavs have on their side right now is a little bit more experience with Kyrie. Like, I guess
Yeah.
that's really like the ultimate. And like Kyrie just is doing his thing in the playoffs. Again, we talked about this last time. Not Kyrie
He's
guy.
a
Not
bucket.
a Kyrie
He's a
guy, but
bucket. Not me either, but
certified bucket getter when it comes to playoff time. He's just switched gears to just being unreal. So, like he's hard to stop. I still think this is gonna go 7. I still think
yeah.
I still think the Thunder are gonna come back and make a series out of this. I think it's gonna be really interesting. Like, dude, the Western, yeah. Just both these series are fun, man.
Yeah.
Both these series are a
Yeah.
lot more fun than the Eastern Conference series. But yeah, I mean at this point don't count out shit at like SGA and Chet Holmgren, like Lou Dort. They're just such a good team. I think where's this next game at? Thunder at Dallas. I don't know. I think they're just gonna trade games back and forth, to be honest. I think Thunder will take the next one and so on and so forth, and it'll go 7.
If the Thunder take the next one, then Dallas will win in the 6 because Dallas is up 2-1, so they can win back in Dallas. I think that actually kind of makes sense.
No, say that again. What? If the Thunder win the next one?
If the Thunder win the next one, then the series will be tied 2-2.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm done. Yeah.
I think they're just gonna trade games. Is all I'm saying.
Yeah. And then who do you think is gonna win this one?
I think I can't remember what I said, but I think Dallas right now is what my brain is telling me. Just because Luka and Kyrie, like the two best players on the court, like I think that these playoffs are like Luka and Kyrie. Even though SGA has had the year that he's had, like Luka and Kyrie, just that duo, they're just nasty game breakers.
I agree. I mean, Luka and Kyrie, both of them are. Like, they really both are. Like, they both have the capabilities to go stupid. But I honestly really think that Oklahoma's going to win. I still do. I think that they win this next game, and you're right. I mean, honestly, the more you're convincing me that's going to Game 7, I think it might be Game 7 back on Oklahoma. Oklahoma wins it, and it's going to be sick because all those young dudes have a good time, and I love watching them play. So I wanted to see them win, and I do think that Oklahoma's going to win. Going to the Dallas and the T-Wolves, it is tied up 2-2. Nobody's won at home yet. That's crazy.
Really?
Yeah, it's 0-2. It was T-Wolves won both in Denver, and then Denver won both in Minnesota.
Dude, it was so crazy to me when, like, instantly T-Wolves go up 2-1 in the series, and everyone's like, Denver's dead. It's like, what the fuck are we talking about? Yeah. It was 2-0. They went up 2-0, right? Yeah, they went up 2-0.
Yeah. They still both home games.
Everyone's like, how stupid is everyone in the world as sports fans to be like 2-0? We've seen this a million times before, but it's over. It's over.
Yeah.
And it's like they're the returning champions. Like, well, duh. Like, obviously they're gonna make a run. They're gonna figure it out. Like, I don't know, man. We're all idiots. All sports fans, certified dumbasses. But yeah,
people comparing Ant to
Jordan.
Michael Jordan, and I love Ant, bro. I absolutely love him. He is the best player to watch in the playoffs right now. He is fun as hell. He's a competitor.
Dude, he had 44 the other night.
Yeah, 44, 43. Dude's crazy. I mean, he's funny. Yeah, you're right. Because they still lost that game when he had 44.
Yeah.
But I don't think him alone is gonna be able to overtake. I mean, they got Rudy Gobert and Cat. Cat was hitting a couple threes the other night, but I just still think Denver's the dominant team. But yeah, to your point though, going back saying like people's hopping on so early down 0-2, like I never really kind of hopped into that. I had a future with Denver bet, and I was like, this is gonna stick. Like, I still think that they're gonna win. But their odds went crazy down. The T-Wolves were like, I think at one point like next to the Celtics, the favorite to win.
Would have been a good move to put some money on Denver when they were down 0-2. But yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know. At the end of the day, Nikola Jokic, Jokic still MVP, baby.
Yeah.
And they're not
you
gonna go
know,
down. Aaron Gordon is
you-
balling right now.
Aaron Gordon's balling, but you know what else?
Yeah, he went
Aaron
for like
Gordon,
26, 27, 6, and 7 or something like that.
Yeah.
That's a full stat line.
if you watch the games too, you can tell how much of an impact he's making. But one more thing happened that we completely missed in the series was Jamal Murray bitching out and throwing a heating pad onto the
Oh, yeah.
court at a ref. Yeah.
Yeah, it's kinda,
He's like he got fined $100,000.
really?
100K. 100K.
That's insane. But dude,
That's nuts.
I don't know. I'm not usually I usually don't care about stuff like that. But like, second one person slips on something like that, like, you're a dumbass, dude. That was a dumbass move.
That was a dumb move. If you saw it, it was like he was throwing a fit
Yeah.
the entire game, and then him just throwing it. I was like, what are you doing, dude?
Well, I
You
think
look
that's,
stupid as hell.
what people were saying. I think that's one of the reasons why everyone's like, oh, like Denver's out of it, because they were acting
Falling
up.
apart.
Yeah, they were acting up, and like, and I don't even know, like it. Yeah, they were
Never
not acting
Jokic.
themselves.
Yeah, never Jokic.
And-
He was kind of just always chilling.
Right, and Jokic was getting shut down. The T-Wolves were playing good defense, and everyone's like, hold on a second, like the T-Wolves are just gonna overpower them, be more athletic than them. It's like, no, come on, dude. Like there's a long series ahead. Now we're tied 2-2 going into game 5.
Yeah, this makes me feel like it's gonna go to 7. That it being 2-2.
Yeah.
I still think the T-Wolves got one on them, but I foresee it to be Denver winning the series, which is good because both teams be tired if they both go to Game 7 in the West.
Hold on.
Oh yeah, give me yours.
I still, for some reason, feel like the Family Jewels are telling me Timberwolves right now.
Oh, I love that.
Family Jewels are telling me Timberwolves, so I got to ride with my boys. And
You want to hear
Timberwolves?
a stat that's gonna make you feel good?
Hit me.
Don't quote me on this because I can't remember what year it was, but there is some sort of streak going on of the returning champions losing in the second round. I think it goes back to like the Warriors.
Yeah, I'm a genius. I knew this.
Yeah. So
No, I'm kidding. I have no idea, but let's ride. I'm with it. Any stats to help that plays in my favor, I'll take it. Yeah.
There you go. All right, headed over to the East. East. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Headed over to the East. We got Knicks Pacers. Cover that game first. That's a solid series. That's like the Knicks are super hurt right now. Jalen Brunson's hurt. Obviously, they lost Randall early in the year. DiVincenzo's picking up slack for people. He had 38 the other night. Josh Hart is like beat up and tired, but he balls his ass off every night.
Yeah.
I like watching the Knicks play, dude. This is an entertaining series.
Screw the Knicks, but yeah, I feel you. The number one knock on Tom Thibodeau throughout his entire career is that he just runs his dudes into the mother loving ground, and then come around playoff time they can't perform because they're just absolutely shot. And like a lot of like some of these injuries that like been kind of freak injuries, or guys have been kind of like, hobbled a little bit throughout the year. So it's like, and OG Anunoby, he's hurt. Like he just came onto the team. Mitchell Robinson's he's just been injury prone. It's like, so like I 100% some people are gonna place the blame on Tom Thibodeau for having like all these guys injured at this time of the year, but a little bit of it is just some shit luck too. But like how if it's been something that's been a theme throughout his career. Yeah, that's tough, but I still feel like the Knicks are going to scrape this one out. Jalen Brunson is the best player on the court.
Yeah. I mean, the Pacers won one last night, 121-89. That absolutely blew them out. I don't like this Pacers team. I actually hate them, to be honest with you. I don't know why, but I can't get myself to like Tyrese Haliburton.
It's just
he's got weird style.
He's got a weird style, and it's not the most not the most enjoyable to watch if you ask me. And then just something about Indiana, I'm just like,
Yeah, I just don't like him. I
Alright.
want the. It's crazy that I'm saying I want the Knicks to win because I think a Knicks Celtics Eastern Conference Finals would be electric. But
Yeah.
with that being said, it is tied 2-2 right now. I think the Pacers are gonna win the series.
I said, are we gonna
You
get
said the
another
Knicks.
7-game series? No. Yeah, I say the
Oh,
Knicks.
this year in this one, oh my God! If we get 3 7-game series, yeah, yeah.
I
Fuck
say
it.
Knicks in 6. I say Knicks in 6.
You
No,
think next year? Dude, the Knicks are
because of all
beat up
these
right now.
injuries, man.
They just got beat by 22. No,
Yeah.
32. I'm sorry.
6 and 7. Fuck it. 3-game sevens across the board, and then Celtics
There
in
you
5.
go. I'm picking Pacers in 7, and then Celtics in 5 as well.
Yeah. So let's talk.
I mean, yeah, let's talk Celtics though. Jason Tatum found his mojo. That little fucking. He's frustrating to watch in the past, but he's a grown ass man now, and he's gonna take the fucking game over. And I think the team itself has a different mentality this year. That they're gonna like step up, and like there's gonna be a little bit of like pissed off, a little bit of animosity towards whoever's in front of them. Like they don't
Yeah.
deserve to be there at the same amount. If it comes up being the Nuggets, then that's a different challenge. I think the Nuggets have playoff or championship experience, but I still like our chances against anybody. Like I said, when Jason Tatum's on our team, it looks dominant.
Oh, I mean, as we speak, I'm watching the game right now. Do a little around the grounds action. If you want to hit me with it. On fire in the first half, the tale of two halves though, because he has been absolutely ice cold. As I watch Darius Garland drive into the paint and get a nice tough bucket. Yeah, as we speak here, Murph, the Cavs are on an 11-0 scoring run. Seem to be gaining a little bit of momentum with the score here right now. 193. The Celtics have 0 field goals in the last 3.5 minutes. 4.5 minutes left to go. 193 Celtics.
Okay, that was a good update. That is bad update for me. I have them -9.5. I'm $100 on them -9.5. It looks like both of my bets have a chance to hit. I have 2 separate bets. So for the fans out there that want a better idea of what we got going, I got one bet that's 100, one bet that's 50. The one that is 50, Celtics -4.5, under 217. Looking pretty good right now. Looking like it might hit. The $100 bet, Celtics -9.5. Celtics over 193.5. Over 194, which is 1 point away. That hits. But we need the -9.5. We'd rather hit the $100 bet. The $50 bet is more of a cover than anything else.
Right. Good point. Darius Garland's a dog.
Yeah, that's not really what I want to be hearing right now. That's not really what I want to be hearing.
He just got fouled going to the rack. Out. Big Al fouled him.
Shooting foul. I did see that. Okay, so I mean the Celtics are the dogs. We're gonna keep you updated on that game and let you know if my bets hit and that if I'm celebrating tonight or if I'm beating myself, abusing my liver with alcohol. And that's our playoff update.
And that's talking.
All right, that's talking ball. All right, we're gonna go into our sink or swim segments. We're gonna start with our sink because that's our bummers. We're gonna end with our swim because we just keep on swimming. Tuck, I don't know if you came with anything prepared. I'm gonna toss it to you first.
Oh, I'm out here firing no matter what.
Love it.
I'm always shooting from the hip. So sink of the week. I don't know. I've been in a funk in the gym recently. I've not been as great as I would like to be in the gym, but yeah, I don't know. It hasn't been the greatest. I'll get back on it. Been running a little bit, and so I don't know. That annoys me. I feel like I'm been stacking up some carbs, getting a little pudgy in the waist area, but we'll run it off here. Swim of the week. I think I said something like this not too long ago. Oh, I don't want to repeat it. Family time. Swim of the week was some family time. Spent some time with the fam on Mother's Day. Went to Oh, part of my swim is hibachi, baby.
Yeah.
Hibachi
I
gang.
missed it.
Yeah, dude, it was sick. The fiery volcano and everything, and dude, Pops just absolutely sucked down some sake. Homeboy
Did he?
probably did like, oh yeah, dude. Tim Hartman ripped like he ripped like a 15-second sake run, just and then the guy, the hibachi chef guy was like, sake man, ding 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 ding, sake man, and he kept going, he kept saying it, and then I just kept, and he kept saying, oh yeah, throughout the night. So I would repeat it every time he would say it, and then I just kept saying sake man, dude. That did like 2 15-second pulls.
Dude,
So,
guy's getting in shape and all of a sudden he thinks he can drink again.
oh, one last thing. All the dogs around the table, we all caught. We all ate.
Fuck.
All the boys ate. Everyone
wasn't
at
there.
the table caught their thing. Their
That's our
piece of
outside.
veggie. What?
Damn, that's huge. That's sort of firework outside. But that was incredible. I'm bummed I wasn't there for it. It couldn't have been as fun if I wasn't there with the family. So, damn, I'm jealous. What was your that was your sink, that was your swim. My sink of the week, I had expired milk in my fridge. April 20th. And I had that this most recent weekend. I had a bowl of it, bowl of cereal, and I was like, and then I went and smelled it, and I was like, oh, fuck.
Ooh.
Sour milk it ruins milk for you for a good week or two.
Oh yeah.
Like now I just don't want even like I just bought a half gallon. I don't imagine having it right now. Like it sounds terrible.
Did you shit your pants?
I don't know. I mean, like I got maybe a little bit of something, but nothing that was noticeable. It was just not good. It was gross.
Yeah.
I did finish that bowl. I did finish that bowl of cereal because I ain't no bitch.
Yeah, because mom ain't raised no bitch. Facts. Oh,
Yeah,
speaking of which, give me 1 second here. 1 second.
Giving an update in the game, 102-95.
Yeah.
The Celtics. We as a podcast, First Thought podcast, if we don't want to crash, burn, and fail, we need the Celtics to win by 9.5. We need the Celtics to win by 10.
Every last bit of investment into this podcast on the line right now.
I need all of you. I need all of you out there.
You know, yeah. So typically, going back to spoiled milk, right? I'll take a quick whiff of my milk. Like you look at the milk, it's a couple days expired off. Get a whiff of it. You're like, there's a little, there's a little hint, there's a little something extracurricular in there, and you're like, fuck it. It's only like a couple days off, so you take a sip of that bitch. I had a tweet, said something along the lines of, it was a Tuesday. I drank some Twang milk, and I hashtagged it Twang Milk Tuesday. So
I like that.
Yeah, puts a little hair on your chest.
Twang Milk Tuesday, that'll get you there.
Yeah.
Okay, so my sick of the week is drinking expired milk or eating expired milk with my cereal.
Oh,
that sucks.
My
swim.
Expired milk. It sounds brutal.
I mean, yeah. When you say it like that, it does make it a little bit worse.
Yeah.
My swim of the week is that janky ass app, Temu. That's like the competitor of Amazon. That janky son of a bitch. I got like a while back. You know, they give you like all these coupons to spend this money. I had like a $75 order that I paid like $30 for. It all came to me. It was all nice shorts, a couple nice shorts, like swim trunks and whatnot. And they credited me all that money back because they didn't think it got delivered. So first step to swimming was me getting all that money back. Second step was finding an inflatable paddleboard and purchasing that for my money that I got back. I bought one. It's not here yet, but I bought one. That could be your future sink. That could be your future swim. We're going to find out, though.
Another future sink for the kid, because what did you purchase on some janky-ass website that one time that was... Yes, please explain.
that experience humbled me. Never buy an inflatable or never buy a motor-powered anything off of an Instagram ad. I bought a
What the hell?
motor-powered surfboard, pretty much. Like, it's supposed to have like a little bit like a jet engine in the back, and you could ride on it. Anyway, I spent $99. I think it was what it ended up being. And about like 2 months later, 3 months later, maybe, in the mail comes this little box, and I'm like, no fucking shot. I completely I was already kind of over this thing. Didn't even think that. I thought they just stole my money. The website got deleted, no return address, no nothing. And I look at it and I'm like, okay, like this box is a little small. Like I don't know what the hell this could be. Maybe mom sent me something. And then I opened it and it's just like this little kid's inflatable like tube that you can like look through and it says ABC on it. It's made for like 2-year-olds. And it was a humbling experience. And one day when I own a lake house, that thing will touch the water. I still have it. I still have it with me. It's
Oh
humbling.
yeah,
It reminds me. It reminds
keeps
me.
you humble. Keeps you humble.
Yeah.
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 That's why you don't
Keeps these dogs hungry.
Drink and buy shit on Amazon.
Yeah. What are you gonna do? So yeah, that's our sink or swim segment of the week. We got to roll into the NHL playoffs. We are rolling along right now. The NHL
cooking.
playoffs are also an absolute heater right now.
Love hockey.
I am gonna keep it short with the 2 games that the 2 tournaments that kind of suck. 2 series that suck. First being Carolina versus the Rangers. I mean, the Rangers. I'm talking to Siri on my Mac right now. Hey Siri, shut up.
She's a sneaky little bitch.
What the fuck? There we go. Carolina versus New York. Carolina was the favorite going into this. They were the plus 350 to win this cup. And New York coming off the President's Cup. There's been like a trend where it's kind of a curse to be the President's Trophy winner.
Yep.
And they're just looking fucking dominant. But I will say, for this series being 3-1, Carolina won 1 the other night. And actually, they're actually in the middle of a game right now. Last I checked, it was 1-0.
3-1.
It's 3-1 Canes. Canes are trying to win their second one, send it back. Send it back to New York. Still going. So this series, for at one point it being 3-0, they thought this was dead. At one point it was 3-0. It was a close series. 2 overtime games in those first 3 games.
Oh yeah.
So it was a very close series. For 3-0, everyone from the outside perspective is like, oh, dead, it's over. It looks terrible. Rangers dominant. It really wasn't that crazy. It was really, really close. They were just edging them out. They were figuring out how to win at the end. I don't know if you watched much of this at all, but
nope.
Yeah, that's okay. I'll cover the hockey part. So I'll rip this part pretty quickly.
Rip it.
So right now 3-1 in the third period. Rangers are capable of anything, but I'd imagine the Canes go up and win that one to make it 3-2. The Stars are playing the Avalanche. The Stars were one of the lower seeds, but I think I said it when I called it.
Stars are the number 1 seed.
Oh yeah, so I'm sorry. Sorry, I think they're high seed, but they kind of shot down on the betting is what I kind of meant. So they were like they were still to take the championship at one point. But I had these 2 teams that are playing right now as my 2 favorites, probably the Stars and the Avalanche. So I think the winner of this series goes on to the championship. But they are up on the Avalanche 2-1. It's going to be back in Colorado tonight.
Didn't Bailey make that prediction a couple
more about what happens about that shortly, but I really think that Dallas is just going to take that series. It's 2-1 now. It might – I don't know. Actually, that could go 7. These are all tough series. Like those 2 series are really tough, but I wanted to cover more about the Boston series because that series just disappointed me, and I wanted to cover it quickly. And –
hold on.
The first game.
So the one thing that I saw in the Canucks Oilers game, there's literally one single highlight that I saw was that freaking after the game was over, Connor McDavid got cross-checked in the back and then in the face.
Yeah, that guy got in trouble. I can't remember if he got suspended or anything, but that shit
suspended, dude. That was brutal. That
was tough, dude.
Oh man. I don't care who you are. Getting a stick to the face that hard, that blows. Yeah. You got assaulted.
Yeah, that was not good. I saw that as
Oh,
well,
brother.
and I just felt bad for the dude immediately, but he's a tough bastard. Yeah, I don't know where the update is. I think I
So
deleted
what's
it,
his
but
deal?
yeah.
What's his deal? So enlighten me. Do people say that he doesn't have much of a personality?
Connor McDavid?
Yeah, I thought I
He's
heard that recently.
yeah, he's a hockey nerd. He's just
Yeah,
like
yeah.
he's like a golfer that's good at hockey. He just is like a little nerdy dude that eats, breathes, sleeps. Mike, like a good kid. Everyone likes him. Mike Bannon. Mike Bannon.
Okay.
Not much, like just kind of shows up, does his thing, shows up, does his thing, works his ass off. Old
Uh-huh.
school. Like he just, but I don't know. I really encourage you. This series is a banger right now. The Vancouver versus Edmonton is a good series. Um, that's also it's Vancouver's up 2-1, but it could easily be 3-0. Like it could easily be 3-0 for the Oilers. That's how close these games have been. The Oilers are up in both of them. Canucks came back, but I really do encourage anybody who doesn't know anything about hockey. If you've never really watched it, obviously everyone knows a little bit of hockey, but if you never really watched or anything, watch an Edmonton Oilers game, and you don't even need to know who this guy's number is, what his name is. You will know who the best player on the ice is. He is so much faster. He is so much quicker. Everything he tries works. It's just a matter of if he can flick it in the goal or not. It is insane how different of a scale this guy is on. Like it is so fun watching Connor McDavid play. He like moves around the ice twice as fast as everybody. It's like it looks like a video game watching him play. It is insane.
Yeah.
So but he just like it just can't be a one man show. The Edmonton Oilers goalie is a joke. He's the worst in the playoffs. Worst left in the playoffs, which is just what you need is a good goalie to be hot.
Isn't that their
Connor
thing?
McDavid's doing his thing.
They just score a shitload and they don't play defense.
That's exactly what it is, yeah.
Nice.
But and then the line mates that there's one other line mate. There's a couple of like guys around the Oilers that are pretty good, but it's like an on running joke that like McDavid's line mates are just like these like numbskulls that just like stick their stick out and McDavid just hits their stick and scores off of them. Like he has so many assists that are just like off of people or through people, like there, and then he'll whip it at people. Like if you watch him play, it's him getting the ball or him getting the puck, whipping at somebody, having them shot, him getting the rebound somehow, whipping at someone, making them shoot, him getting the rebound somehow. Like he just is just moving around in circles, and everybody else is just like sitting still waiting for him to do shit. It is insane.
Everyone around him is a bunch of duds, and he's just out there pucking it up.
He just like tossing the puck at people, and they're just like taking shots left and right. It's sick to watch. But going into the Boston Florida series, I mean we're gonna get knocked out for the second year in a row by Florida, but at least it's in the second round. I really needed that first round. If we lost another 3-1 series in the first round, it would have been really tough to come back and be have any pride in being a Boston Bruins fan. But we came on strong, and honestly, the series has been still fun to watch, despite the series being very like uneven, 3-1, and the goals being very uneven. The Panthers have blown us out the past two games. Despite that,
freaking Bruins just all-time choke artists, dude. Yeah. They were up 2-0 last game, and they got 3 unanswered scored on them last game. And just blew it, dude. They are all-time freaking choke artists in the playoffs. It is unbelievable, and it's like it is the song and dance. It is the same song and dance. And like again, big, huge hockey guy here, but all I know in hockey is that the Bruins blow it in the playoffs. The Bruins blow it in the playoffs, which sucks to say. Truly sucks. It's like it was like the Packers. It's like the Packers with Aaron Rodgers, just absolutely blowing it in the play. Yeah, you didn't hit your -9.5, Buster.
No, but I hit my other one. I lost
so what are you
$7 bucks.
Oh, okay. So you pay to play. Pay to play.
Yeah, pay to play. Yeah.
I guess so. That doesn't suck terribly bad. But yeah, death taxes, Bruins losing the playoffs.
I will say this. So I actually threw a bet Panthers to win the series because Marchand got hurt in the third game. He got knocked out. He got concussed. He hit someone early in the game and his head kind of went straight into the boards and it didn't look good. And I think that's when he might have got injured then, but he was going off the ice and God, I'm forgetting the guy's name. Cole Bennett, I want to say it is. Sam Bennett. He threw a punch and I think it knocked Marchand out, and he just like
On his
collapsed. And then if you see him going to get into the onto the stand, or what do you call it, onto the sidelines. Why can't what do they call it? On the bench. Thank you. If you see him get on the bench right after that, he's kind of like stumbling, like grabbing at the wall, get up. Did not look good. He got KO'd.
Oh, dude.
So as soon as
fuck that guy.
yeah,
dude.
he got fucking rocked. Yeah.
Oh, dude, I saw something that Paul Biz Nasty.
Yeah.
He said something like, dude, the Bruins, they gotta drop all 5 guys on the ice gotta drop gloves and just have a battle royale to start the fucking game. Just
That'd be sick.
Dude, set the tempo. We're not gonna let you guys fuck with us like that. And I was like, that's crazy. But it's like, what if everybody drops gloves? The whole Bruins squad just gets pieced up.
Yeah, like it does feel like that would happen. Like, that's kind of like I hate to say it, but it'd be cool. Like it'd be cool if you set the tone.
Yeah,
and
dude.
everything,
The
but
Panthers are a bunch of scrappy sons of bitches. So it's like,
they are, dude.
yeah, that's tough. Like all five of your boys go down. You're all sitting there, tails between your legs, like, oh, we're fucked.
Now we gotta play a game.
Now we're gonna
fucking play a
lose
game.
9-0.
Yeah.
That's maybe not the best strategy from Paul Business.
No, that's tough. That would be tough. I don't even want to.
That'd be my
imagine us
strategy
losing
as a hockey guy.
Yeah.
I play football. I would just tell people to go out there and tackle.
that.
Yeah, dude, just go tackle the goalie.
Really bad.
Dude, you know when you would play NHL, like that was like a move. So if you would play threes in NHL, you just go in, take out the fucking goalie and just score. Yeah, dude.
I don't know who ever did that, but that's hilarious.
Yeah, because there's no goalie interference.
That's hilarious. That's fucking damn. That's money. I'm gonna use that next time I play Seth and kick his ass. That covers the NHL playoffs. It bums me out to end on the Bruins being a bunch of bums. I named my dog Bergie this year that I got. He's right there. He's sleeping. I named him Bergie after Patrice Bergeron, and they do me like this. But to be fair, it was supposed to be a down year for us anyway.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah. Going into this, we're going to a new segment called Podium. Fuck it. And so we're gonna figure it out. It is your podium places, your top 3. What is on your podium for ice cream? I know what mine are. Tucker, what is your podium makeup of ice creams? Ice cream flavors.
Podium talk. First off, we're gonna start like this. So we're gonna go 3, 2, 1, and I like to preface with the fact that there are not many more people on the face of this planet that are qualified to do a 3, 2, 1 on ice cream than my brother Murphy Hartman. This kid eats a pint of ice cream religiously. We used to have ice cream.
Such a good flavor.
Oh my god, we used to have ice cream in the dining hall. They would give it out for free at the dining hall, and Murph was religious. Like he was known at our school to have the hot. He would go to the ice cream, scoop it, and stack as many scoops as he possibly could. And then he would put it on his Snapchat story and just try to make it higher and higher every day. And it became like a thing throughout campus. So this fucking kid would walk around with ice cream scoops, 10 scoops high or whatever. So yeah, if there's no one on this planet that's more qualified than Murph Dog. So I'll give my 2 cents, which it ain't much, but then we'll get to the real professional over here. So let me think about this a little bit because I'm so on the spot right now. But knowing me, right, my priorities in the ice cream game are you got to mix in some chocolate, you got to mix in some peanut butter.
Right.
Okay. So bottom to top. I like God, I love ice cream too, but I don't scratch the surface of Murph Dog. But I like cookies and cream. I'm a
Nice.
cookies and cream guy. That doesn't really go too far along the lines of like the parameters that I just set. But hey, cookies and cream, love cookies and cream, and I'm gonna, yeah, love cookies and cream. I love Oreos. Little cream in there, and you're good. Coming in at number 2, also not following my parameters. I guess I'm a big dumb idiot. Mint chocolate chip. I love
Nice.
mint chocolate chip, but like specifically if you get like the big like chocolate chunks in the mix, like a mint chocolate chunk. Let's talk mint
I
chocolate
understand
chunk.
that. Yeah.
That's it.
I'm following.
And then even if you get like a little bit of like even like some like chocolate swirl mixed in the mint. I know some people say mint tastes like toothpaste. Fuck all you people. No, it
BS.
doesn't.
How about Oreos and your mint chocolate chip?
Yes, yeah, you dial me up on that. I'm there.
I'll pick up the phone, dial me up.
Yeah, facts. I'm there. And then number 1, reign supreme in my heart, no doubt about it. Moose Tracks.
Oh my god, yeah, thank you.
Couldn't think of it. I
Yeah.
don't know why. But
Yeah.
any kind of Moose Tracks, I prefer like there's chocolate, there's mint, and there's vanilla, like OG Moose Tracks. I love chocolate Moose Tracks. And I love vanilla Moose Tracks. I'll mess around with some mint Moose Tracks, but not my favorite. But chocolate Moose Tracks, Death by Chocolate, bury me in chocolate, mix in some peanut butter. I'm a happy man. That's my.
That's your
My
podium talk.
podium
That's your
talk.
podium talk, ice cream. That was pretty good. That was good. I mean, no spoilers, but Moose Tracks is on mine as well. So how about that?
Man of taste.
Yeah, man of taste indeed.
Mhm.
My podium talk ice cream, as Tucker alluded to, ice cream is very important to me. So it takes great honor to bestow upon me. I have a hack for my third place. My third place is such a tight push between so many different things that I really, when it comes down to your bare minimum ice cream, your vanilla, your chocolate, your strawberry ice cream.
Mm.
There's my friends, we all are all familiar with it. The Neapolitan.
You're not gonna do it. Oh, I knew you were gonna do
Dude,
it. Oh,
it is such a hack, and you can get bad Neapolitan. You can get bad Neapolitan. You can get like you can get stuff with like the chocolate's like dark chocolate ice cream. The vanilla is kind of like this shitty false flavor, whatever, artificial, and the strawberry is just whatever. If you get like authentic good ones that has like maybe I like the strawberry chunks in mine, a good chocolate, like milk chocolate's light, and then like some vanilla bean or French vanilla, like whatever that 3 combination, and it comes in 1 pint, so I'm counting it.
Fire.
That is good stuff.
Bang out.
It always plays in my household. Number 2, as I mentioned earlier, is Moose Tracks. I'm a vanilla guy. I love vanilla ice cream, and I think the vanilla kind of lets the flavor a little bit, like it kind of likes the candy and the peanut butter chocolate little things
Let
pop
the
up a little
meat
bit
talk.
more. Lets the meat talk.
Let the meat talk.
So I'll go vanilla Moose Tracks, and then number 4. Number 1, my
Good match.
pole position is strawberry cheesecake ice cream. I
You
know
disappointed
it's
me.
not for everybody. It's not for everybody. And I could have done gummy bears here. But it's not for anybody. But actual cheesecake chunks and like the bottom crust in the ice cream they put like whipped cream in it, whatever it might be, is so bomb. We have a place down south called Cookout. They have like a bajillion flavors. They're known for like their shakes. There's strawberry cheesecake shake from that place. Drunk, sober, on deathbed, straight out of the womb. Don't matter who you are, where you are. That shit gonna hit. That shit gonna hit.
That shit.
And yeah, so and like more than that, just like strawberry cheesecake ice cream and every other pint. Just not. It's similar like that Cherry Garcia that Ben and Jerry's makes, but I'm not a bigger fan. I'm a bigger fan of strawberry than cherry.
Yeah. Cookout will.
So that's my.
So my one experience with Cookout is that it will clog your arteries in all the right ways.
It'll clean you out.
Oh yeah. It'll clog your arteries and clean out your bowel system. So if that's what you're looking for, head on over to Cookout and they got a sweet deal for you. Cause it's only What?
It's like
cheaper-
$10 for like the most food you can imagine.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. Go to
Yeah.
Cookout, man. Sponsor us,
Yeah.
man. Yeah, we'll
For real.
Yeah, seriously, like, come on, let's get a deal with Cookout, bro.
Cookout gives like you can get a shake. So I get a burger, which the burgers aren't crazy big, but they're so much better than. It's like a hybrid between a Sonic and a Five Guys.
Mm.
Kind of a hybrid around there.
But just greasy as hell.
Greasy as hell, which is like exactly what you want. It's up until 3 a.m.
Yeah.
So you
when
get
you're
that.
drunk as hell. Yeah, it's perfect.
Yeah, you get two sides and then a drink or a shake. I would sub it for a shake for like under $10. And the two sides, I get a chicken quesadilla and their Cajun fries. And
Oh,
you get a
yeah,
bunch of
yeah,
other
yeah.
things. You get puppies.
Dude, that was the craziest thing. That was the craziest thing to me, that you could get a quesadilla as a side. What?
Blows your mind. And
Dude.
every time, that is like my favorite part of the meal.
Yeah.
That quesadilla, leave it till the end. It's just so good. Seth used to put it on his burger because he's a menace.
Oh, that's some menace shit, dude.
Yeah.
That really is, dude. That's some grim shit. Oh my
Which
god.
is awesome. But yeah, if y'all ever come down south anywhere, or like I think it might be like the southeast. I don't think the southwest has it, but the southeast of the United States has these grimy little fast food chains called Cookouts, and they're a great deal, great bargain. All right, podium talk's over with. Going straight into the NFL minicamp, rookie minicamp. Just talking what we know, talking what we've seen. Not too much, but we got football heads out there. I'm a football head. Tuck,
Yeah.
Are you a football head?
Big skinhead over here.
Big skinhead. Guys love football.
Dudes.
So, as people know who listen, we're Patriots fans. We're talking McCorkle Jones, end of a dynasty, and
Right.
now on to Drake May.
Yeah.
Drake May's film. Him versus Joe Milton. So they throw side by side clips. This is the most down part of football, like maybe the second most down part of football talk, where we're picking out stuff like who's throwing better in minicamp, which is whatever. But clips that I've seen, Joe Milton's known for this rocket, but he can't contain his rocket. He has no idea where he's throwing except the deep ball. And Drake May is a little more accurate, but his release is slow. So the passing that I saw was just Drake May. He is throwing those out routes. He's throwing everything really well, but he does just his release is slow as shit. And Joe Milton gets it out fast, but it's just like a loose cannon. So my 2 quick cents on that, but in comparison, they showed the video that I saw was Jaden Daniels, who they're saying is a much more NFL ready product compared to our boy Drake May, and they did show it same setback. As soon as they started to pump the football back, throw it. It was like that football was halfway down the field by the time Drake May had it out of his hands compared to Jaden
I
Daniels.
saw that.
But that's stupid. That's stupid talk.
Shit.
Yeah, that's stupid talk. I think so too. That's just the kind of point in the season we're at right now.
Yeah, you just need something to talk about. And I didn't even think it was timed up that well, to be completely honest. I can't remember it fully, but I think it's a load of bullshit. So whatever. But yeah, they're just starting to look for something to talk about when it comes to. I don't know, dude. I don't know. Yeah, it's just the point in the season where they're just trying to make up some storylines and whatnot. Speaking of storylines, the Giants. What was that? Oh, Malik Neighbors and Jaden Daniels. Malik Neighbors and Jaden Daniels had that $10,000 Rookie of the Year bet. Oh, I love that tweet, dude. You want to go?
Yeah, so for those that didn't see it, it was the first interview Malik Neighbors took after practice. And they alluded to a bet that him and Jaden Daniels both went to LSU together. The rookie to bet $10,000 on the Rookie of the Year bet. And he backed out of it right away. And the tweet is saying, damn, one practice with Daniel Jones got him backing out of that bet.
Yeah.
So,
he's
not a good time to be a receiver for Daniel Jones. Not a good look for Daniel Jones.
Yeah, my dude stepped in the camp, realized what he was working with. He's like, let me walk that one back. I'm gonna need my I'm not making that money. I'm losing that money.
Yeah. Which is absolutely fucking hilarious. It just shows Daniel Jones. I can't believe they signed him for that much money. While I'm on that, speaking of money, shout out to the People's Champion Jared Goff.
Oh, no
don't-
cap.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what the figure is. I'll be able to find that out in just a second.
4 years.
It looks like
200.
212. 4 years, $212 million for the boy Jared Goff, making him the highest paid quarterback and the highest paid player in franchise history. I hope they have money left over to pay. Hope they got money left over to pay a couple of guys on their team because they got a lot of young guys that are going to be really highly paid players. So I'm really thinking about it right now. But Jared Goff's the guy. I hope they really do something in his stint there. He's got another, I'd say like a 5-year window to do this shit.
Ooh, 5 years. That's a big window, Murph, dog. But
Well, 4 years. His contract's 4 years. We'll say 4.
yeah. Well, okay. So either way, still a long window. But
Yeah.
I mean, like they're like the Lions. They got a good little squad. They're gonna have to start paying some people. I mean, didn't they pay Penei Sewell? And
Yeah.
did they?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Big
Yeah,
time.
And Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Amon-Ra got a bag too.
I think they're all the highest, or Penei Sewell and
Aiden Hutchinson?
Amon-Ra, I think are the 2 highest paid. No, he's still young.
Oh, dude, Aiden Hutchinson's he's pretty close to getting a bag.
You think?
Wait, I swear he might have. Hold on, I'm looking up his contract right now because this is curious to me. Yeah, he's still on his rookie deal. But
Yeah.
wasn't he in the first overall or he was second? He was so
Second.
yeah, he had a $35 million signing bonus, so he's
That's
all right.
right. That's right. Yeah,
He's doing just
healthy.
fine.
He's healthy.
But yeah, they're gonna have to pay
his
him and
contract season.
and they have that tight end now. I don't know. They're gonna have to pay some dudes in the future. It's gonna be interesting.
Florida.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sam
Yeah,
Laporta's a baller. One of the best in the league for sure. I mean, yeah, that's just gonna end up shaking out to be pretty interesting how they stitch that all together. They did also draft that DB from Alabama. That's gonna be really solid, I think.
Carry
as well.
Arnold.
Yeah, that's pretty cool seeing him get introduced in Detroit, in the city where he got drafted. Very cool. Football's tight. Speaking of one more football news, not NFL but football related. Adrian Peterson.
Oh, I was gonna say this.
Still active, still alive. If you haven't heard, you must be living underneath a fucking rock. Adrian Peterson has just signed a $40 million deal with none other than the Shanghai Wolves of the Chinese National Football League. They're on a three-peat championship.
I've been saying this.
You've been saying this, bro. They're trying to go for their fourth, and my boy said if they want to go for that fourth, they need to sign Adrian Peterson. Yeah. And that's just what they did. 4 years, though. $40 million. Awesome. Insane that they did that. There's guaranteed there's no player making that much money in that league. The league might not even be worth $40 million. But they signed him for 4 years. Like, he's going to go live in China for 8 months out of the year. For 4 years.
Dude, yeah. AP said, I'm going to go join a dynasty. I'm going to go join the greatest dynasty in sports, the Shanghai Tigers. Here I come.
I mean, that is a hell of a dynasty if we're talking
3 years of championship?
Three-peat champs. And, like, they
must
just
be,
be, like,
in the league.
Yeah.
What's it called? The Chinese Football League or something?
Chinese National Football League.
National.
I just had it.
Football.
Yeah. CNFL.
CNFL. Let's see.
It's just pretty bonkies.
It is
news about it, or did my source, aka Tommy Ganley, TG14 T Gangs, did he feed me a false source?
No. I mean, yeah, Tommy is an idiot. We should really research it.
Yeah.
But yeah, we didn't. So as for all we know, Adrian Peterson is in the Chinese National Football League, and we're just making shit up right now.
Oh god damn, he's old too. He's gonna have so much CTE. Okay.
He's 39, dude. He's gonna be 43 playing running back. That's insanity.
I mean, he's gonna be running over smaller people, I guess, but
they're just paying him because he'll fill the stadiums over there. He's probably an icon.
I mean, Todd Gurley should think about it.
Yeah, no shit. He really
Whatever
should.
happened to that guy?
Yeah. That
Um,
was such like a little subtle little thing there, but yeah, you're right. Dude, shut up.
um,
Hold on. Before we go on, I'm looking up past AFLC champions or American Football League of China champions. So, hear me out, right? Hear me out. I'm
Yeah.
gonna go into here because I know a lot about the Chinese National Football League.
Okay.
Right. The Chinese National Football League is formerly known as the American Football League of China. Its first season was in 2013 when the Chongqing Dockers beat
No,
out. Yes, dude. Yes, dude.
that sounds way too made up.
Yes, dude. The Chongqing Dockers edged out the Shanghai Warriors 24-16.
Holy shit! I think Donnie, Wonton Don from Barstool played for the Shanghai Warriors.
Did he?
I think so.
Did he play like Chinese? Oh my God! Tell me he
He played
actually played
professionally.
Chinese.
He
Did
won a
he
championship
really?
with them.
Oh,
yeah, bro.
dude, no way! I never knew that. He's a legend. I love that guy.
He's the best. He's my favorite guy there.
He's a cool ass dude.
Super Bowl Sunday. Let's see. American. Yeah, that's not it. Congrats to Wonton Don for bringing home the Chinese Super Bowl. It says I can't read that. It's the AFL, American Football League.
Hold on. Listen to some.
But I can't read his.
Listen to some of these names: the Wuhan Berserkers,
Sweet.
the Shanghai Nighthawks, the Chongqing Dockers,
The
Chengdu,
funny.
the Chengdu Pandaman.
He was on the Shanghai Warriors in 2018. Say that last one more time.
The Chengdu Pandaman.
That sounds fun. How many teams?
Yeah, it's on point. I was trying to look up how many teams there were, but I could not get a straight answer for you on that one. I don't know.
I mean, that is what's up. He's gonna go there and fucking dominate. If the Wonton Don had such a big impact, Adrian Peterson's gonna. It's gonna be different, dude. Like, oh my god.
Oh, dude, there's 33 teams.
Oh no shit.
There's 33 teams. Holy shit.
I mean, look at some of the players, though. Look at some of the players. I'm just looking at some of those. I don't want to stay on the visuals too much because, you know, we're doing podcast talk, but
they look like sumo wrestlers.
They kind of all just look like high schoolers.
Oh man, dude.
Like we had a pretty impact in this league ourselves. Okay, guys, solid episode. Thanks for tuning in today. We are gonna wrap it up with our pro tips per usual. You know how it goes. You know how the segment goes. We give you a pro tip. I'm going to give you one. Then Tuck's going to give you one. Then I'm going to give you one more. And then Tuck's going to give you one more. And these are pro tips that if you made it this far, you literally must abide by. You have sworn in by blood to abide by our pro tips. And if you don't, then something probably terribly wrong is going to happen to you. Yes. My first pro tip of the day, not really. Oh, my first pro tip of the day is, you know, you're living by yourself, you got to save a couple bucks, and it is so easy to just go buy food. I try not to do that much myself. And you can do meal prep, this and that. That's also a great thing too. But a lot of grocery stores now have ready to go food. And it's for damn cheap. It's cheaper than your fast food, and it fills you much more. And I like to say it's better. It's better stuff. Stop by the chicken bar. Stop by the sushi bar. Stop by the deli. Anything like that. It is a lot of times it's cheaper than buying whatever the product is from any other restaurant or putting it all together yourself. It just saves you a lot of time and energy. So check out that chicken bar is where I like to hit. They got lots of different options. They got Chinese kind of chicken. They got fried chicken. They got chicken breast. They got chicken wings. They got, like, I sound like Bubba Gump. They got fried shrimp, coconut shrimp. But yeah, dude, if
Popcorn
you're in a
graham.
rush, you're in a hustle all the time. I mean, hell, maybe you're on the road. Think about it. Just stop by a grocery store. They always got good stuff.
Check out your local chickie bar.
Chicky bye, chicky. All right, Tuck, give me your pro tip of the day.
Yeah, I got you. My pro tip is you started out with what I thought you were gonna take mine because you started out with if you live by yourself. Boom. If you live by yourself, let it all hang out. Shake what your mama gave you. Do not wear any clothes around the crib. Let the boys play. Let the girls hang. Take what you got. Embrace what you got. Dance naked around your house. Walk around your house naked, man. I bought a house solely for the fact that I can be here by myself and walk around this shit naked. So I'm embracing that. No socks, no nothing. Especially in the summertime, it's a little bit warmer. You don't even have to turn the AC on. You know, you just let your chain hang to my dang-a-lang and just let it ride, brother. Let them breathe.
I mean, that's what's up.
Yeah, dude. Let
up.
out what God gave you.
I'm about that too. I also live by myself, so I concur with this pro tip. Pro tip,
Yep.
note taken. Pro tip, tips pro. Tip the pro to do. I'm gonna toss it. I'm gonna toss it back to myself.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, I'm blanking the fuck out right now, but here's a pretty good one. Pro tip of the day: smell your milk.
Sniff your milk.
Pro tip of the day: just sniff your milk.
Sniff your milk.
Could be bad.
Absolutely sniff your milk.
Could be good.
Yeah.
If you know it's good, and like it says on the date is still good, milk's good. Can't hurt to sniff.
Can't hurt to sniff.
Free milk.
Yeah, that's the tip.
That's pretty much it. Sniff your milk. All right, so you can wrap us up. One last pro tip of the day.
So I can't remember if I said this one, but I said, like, dude, I was getting my room was just looking a little bit depressing recently, so I spiced up my environment. Put a little bit of art on the wall. Not this one. This one's been like this, but I put a little bit of art on the wall in my room, and I'm like, I don't know. Maybe I'm a mature adult now because I have art on the wall in my room, and I have curtains and blinds that I put in my windows that I installed myself. So I don't know, spice up your room. It gives it. I heard Tom Segura say it. He's like, it's important to have like an environment that gives you inspiration, or an environment that, like, stimulates your sensory so that you can have creative thoughts. And I'm like that. Shit, man. Like it's good. You gotta have like an environment that stimulates your thoughts and, like, allows you, have a little bit more sunlight in a room, make it a little bit brighter in a room, have different, I don't know, colors going on, stuff like that. So because a lot of my environments are a little bit darker these days, but add a little bit of spice to your life, put a little bit of art in the room. And
I'm all about that action. I like this move.
A little bit of inspo.
Yeah, I like this move we're talking about. Ladies and gentlemen, that wraps it up today. That is your pro tips. Take them or leave them. Only take. We only take. Shout out your boy Sketch. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you guys are checking out the shorts at First Thought Pod. We're on TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, X, whatever it's called nowadays, and YouTube Shorts. Thanks for tuning in. Peace.
Peace.